Should I just start going?
Sure, go for it.
So right now, last night we kind of started with this idea to just fund entrepreneurs and stuff like this. Right now we've started actually creating a center where people are going to live and have a workspace so that they can just completely focus on their idea totally. They don't have to worry about rent, they don't have to worry about anything like finding lawyers, investors. We're going to provide everything for them. And they're basically going to be able to live there. They're going to be able to have people around them who also want to be entrepreneurs and who are also doing the same thing. And they're going to be able to basically run their whole business out of this little place. Eventually they'll graduate and stuff out, but we're trying to be like a tinderbox for people. They bring the spark, we're going to provide them with all the fuel they need. So,
okay.
Right now we're just trying to pick a name. Tinderbox is already taken though.
Going to be a mobile application that lets you either locate a taxi or book a taxi online. So in the first phase, where you're just locating a taxi, you're basically going to be you're going to be brought to this interactive map where there's a blue dot that symbolizes your location, and then all the little yellow dots which symbolizes all the taxis near you. So that way, you know, you could easily locate a cab because a cab might be 2 blocks behind you, and you don't know that a cab is coming your way. But with this map, you're able to find a cab more easily and more conveniently and a lot faster. And then in the second phase, where you're booking a cab, it's basically an online booking service, so there's no talking ever required. So it eliminates the whole process of, you know, call centers. So you could book a cab while you're in a meeting, and you want to conspicuously book a cab, you know, under the desk, so you won't interrupt a meeting, you won't have to step out of a meeting. So the idea is that that also increases productivity, and it's a lot more convenient. And I think in this day and age, people value the ability to be able to do everything at a click of a button versus having someone to talk to. And then on top of that, you know, we have we envision a system that lets you track the progress of your cab. So if you book a cab right now, you could see where your cab is at. So you know exactly when a cab is coming. Also, there's an alert system that that alerts you when a cab is right outside your door, so you don't have to be peeking out the window every few minutes, seeing if your cab has arrived. So it's really automizing the whole dispatcher system, and that's what we aim to do.
Okay. So basically I think the idea was to kind of find out what SWND was missing, and that was the initial idea. But then when we did a bit of research, we found out that there was this
downtown South Bend pitch competition.
Yeah, a pitch competition, which was like exactly what our idea was. So for the weekend, what we're going to try and do is get an actual official application in for this. So at the minute, it's about redesigning the theatre down there.
State Theatre downtown.
Yeah. So basically, halfway point, we're just going through all the different ideas we have and seeing maybe what would work best there. And we're getting some great help from Kevin here. So yeah, we're just trying to come up with different ideas, trying to see what would make it unique and what would keep people in SWND. So that's kind of the stage we're at. A lot to do, but a good bit done as well. So there, boom.
So we're working with Stockser now. We got a name. We're working on the stock market social dashboard and making some great progress on the back end, making some great progress on the business front. We're about to go out and get some customer feedback to evaluate some different ways we might go with the market, and it's coming together. So we'll be interested to see what happens by dinner time.
So, where our group is Cover Tap. Right now we're basically working on compiling the app so that we can do mobile payments at bars, nightclubs, have the capabilities of paying your cover charges, ordering drinks, things like that. So right now we're really working on our storyboard, trying to get it all together, working on the app, doing all of our Illustrator and Photoshop stuff for all our buttons and everything there, as well as sending out some surveys online for people to fill out. So that's basically what we're doing now, just kind of chugging along.
I'm Dina Imbabazi. I'm the lead of Aframe Connect, and we're trying to connect American healthcare companies to East African countries, starting with Rwanda. So right now, most African countries can access innovative healthcare technologies because they don't have information channels. But there are many American companies who want to expand their offerings, like their businesses, and sell products in Africa, but they're not successful because they don't have the market information, and there's so many other barriers, such as like Now we understanding our government regulations, the business culture, and like access to distribution channels or key relationships. So what we're trying to do is really providing to American companies all those information, the market information, showing them that Africa is really a viable market, and giving, like, facilitating the whole process of buying, selling, buying. So where we are now, we actually had to change the name because we're building a website where American companies can post their product and see the information about the African marketplace, and where African companies can come and see that there's some American companies who have this kind of products. So we had to change the name from Health Tech Connect to AFREM Connect. And we try, so we're hoping that by tomorrow we'll be done. We will have something running on the website that we can really demonstrate, and we're building a business plan that we will present. Thank you.
We're building 3 Square, which is essentially a way to create a comic meme with you and your friends. So what we do is, as you can see over here, you go through the process of picking out the friends that you want to make this meme with, this comic with. You choose their friends, you choose what pictures you want, and you put them in, as the name suggests, 3 different boxes. And these three pictures represent some type of comic you're trying to tell, and you tell the story with the captions below it. So that's a little bit about what we're doing. We're refining what it is that we're doing every minute. As far as status update goes, the guys are busy away coding, and hopefully we'll get this done by maybe tonight, midnight. We have some cool things planned, some cool ways we're going to get the product out to customers. Hopefully we'll be able to do it tonight, early tomorrow morning.